Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, the Wild Reach, and you can hear from the music, you can see from the alert, we have 122 members of the Cult of Cain, elves from the Cult of Cain that are deciding to raid us from 3 different directions. We'll take a look at that. But I just wanted to take a look at this guy. He is so peaceful, just swimming here next to the poppy fields. I have already restricted our animals, or at least our dryads, to... no, I haven't. Let's go ahead and restrict all these guys. And then mechs, did we restrict you yet? No, we have not. Okay. Hallucinating there. What did I do? I did forbid some doors. So I forbid basically like East Gate, Bearfort, and West Gate. So no one's going to be walking through those doors. We have mechs that we're doing maintenance, right? We have all these grow zones out here to like thin trees out but not plant anything. So this guy, he might be able to make it through that door, but it's a very slow door to open. So these guys might be able to make it through that door. So I don't want him going there. I'm going to have to go up and around and come through North Gate if he wants in. I think we have some mechs that are probably doing some hauling work around here. Oh yeah, we were gathering a bunch of berries because we're really low on veg. We have a bunch of mechs that were doing terraforming work up here. So I guess we'll let things go. So one big group over here at Westgate. We have another big group down here near the Rotwood farmhand spider. Over here, it just instantly dead. And then the third group should be coming from the north. Yep. Okay, people are... Okay. Rainy thunderstorm, that's a lot louder than I'm used to. A transport spider. Okay, yeah, we locked you out basically, and you had to double back. Looks like they're probably chasing another mech up this way. People are reporting to their defensive positions. We'll keep an eye on them just to make sure that, any recently grown children make it out of the keep and actually onto the front line. Speaking of children, this is an egg? Yeah, so Lana and Gray, they laid an egg. I did make some adjustments. So this was Lana's parents' house. It was the Gaines residence, but we've moved Gray and Lana here. And then we've moved Mateo and Meryl over into Cogston, just because I think it makes sense for them to be near the Cog Spire for Mateo. And then also this magical stuff. It's Meryl's magics, potions, scrolls, and tomes. She is our chrono mage, so I think it makes sense for her to be like living in this like little library alchemy area. Okay, we have people at the front gate. Let's go ahead and do some commands. You can do your combat command, good sir, and release your dryads. We have a hunter over here as well. Okay, oh, that is a bunch of mechs. Irma, you are not in a great spot, but you're working on getting into a better spot. They have some ice mages, which almost got us into trouble last time. Okay, we have some distractions going on. Actually, you guys line up right here. Line up right here. You guys are just going to be... This is 122 elves. We're going to have you guys be bait. Okay, looks like Bella is hooking people in. And all the children are where they're supposed to be. We lost some dryads, that's fine. We will grow new ones. We lost a spider. Okay, so the northern group is retreating. We still haven't picked up all this like mechanoid junk from the last episode. Lost a spider. Oh. I think this is more. I think this is like more than just a thunderstorm. I think this is maybe a mage that's manipulating the weather or something. Thalen tossing out Death Knight stuff. Okay. Okay, mechanoids, you are doing the work that I need you to do, which is just delay these guys. Okay. And we might have some that actually reach the gate. Okay, this group's going to be fleeing. So we just have this group up here, and they are going to be fleeing as well. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and open these doors back up then. You guys can go through these doors now. Mechs, you'll be unrestricted. Animals. I don't know why I struggle so hard to find the animals tab. You guys are unrestricted again. Let's do an order unforbid so that these guys will pick up mechanoids. Children, you're free to go. Okay, hostilities I'll have wound down. You guys are free to go. Injuries-wise, it looks like Celine took a few crossbow hits, nothing critical. Alex, also some crossbows. Isha, nothing critical. Magnus and Cal, some lightning damage. Fino, you're fine. Rosie, you're fine. Lexi and Tanith also taking some of that lightning damage. We do want to grab some prisoners. Oh man, okay. This is the most prisoners we've had in a long time. Let me look through and just see if any of them are special in any way. Otherwise, we'll just be filling up like our little prison hospital, the Northhold, with people that will be doing rip scanning stuff on. Okay, we have a bunch of capture orders out. There were a few mages slash psychically adept people. Capture Zeno, he was one of them, right? Did you strip him? Okay. So I've stripped the ones that are psychically adept or magically or physically adept. That way we can keep track of them. I think I want to recruit 3 or 4 of them in order to set up another farm. We're like the reason that we were doing a bunch of berry cutting is because we're out of veg right now. We have tons and tons of meat, but it's like half a quadrant away before we get our next corn. So we'll take a look at that. We'll see who might be best for that. I did put down a bunch of extra beds, but we should be able to get more prisoners. Let's go ahead and see who's free. Rosie, why don't you try and capture this guy? Alex, you're having a beer. Why don't you capture that guy? Isha, grab this person. Agnes, do you see anyone? Capture that one. Okay, I think that's plenty. Hopefully there's enough farm skill somewhere in here to get another farm set up, and then we'll see about the ones that are potentially magically gifted. So Iron Man, physically adept, easily amused. You are a wayfarer, so kind of like Clay. Physically adept, I think we looked at that one already. One of them, I think, was like a golemancer. And, of course, the ice mage. There's the ice mage, so we'll see how many we can save. And then the rest of these bodies, of course, are going to the Rotwood. Hopefully a huge expansion going on down there. Other things that are going on around town, we are just kind of like uniforming some of the terrain a little bit. Ooh, I did make our little wedding venue over here, so we'll see if that ends up getting used or if they stick to the keep. We've made some decent progress down here, but I think everyone has been distracted on kind of the terraforming efforts around here, so hopefully we can get that wrapped up. And then I want to get Farhold built. I want to get the rest of High Hall up and running, and then we need to get the rest of the Strand going. So I'm hoping that we can kind of get Farhold done here in the next episode or 2. It's like we've lost some prisoners, so Who do we have around here that might be able to capture more people? Wait, what are you? Perfectionist, straight, undergrounder. Mira, why don't you capture this guy since he's right at the door? Seamus, you're tending, so I'll leave you alone. Kona, our bright mage, why don't you capture some people? Okay, oh wait, is that 2 people that are there? Undergrounder. Okay, none of those are critical. You're resting. Why don't we have you just grab someone instead of rest? You are grabbing heal root. You are tending. Oh, it is a very full prison. This is not going to be great. We'll have to decide which ones probably have like the best plant skill, and then we'll start rip scanning the rest of them. Okay, I think we have them for the most part stabilized. We had like 2 or 3 die, so we just grabbed a couple more and brought them in. 12, so 11. 19 prisoners. We have to set all of them to convert. With the Cult of Cain, their ideology has isolationists, so we can't attempt recruiting them until they convert. Ivor, you can help with that one at a time. Prisoners. Oh, these guys all have crazy amounts of resistance. That's fine. I have marked a few of them. You can see the little leaf icon next to Rathi's name, and Yaskarin. Also, Hagduin, he is physically adept, but he's also pretty good at plants. And Xander down here. So that's at least 4 that we'll send off to a farming outpost once we get them up and running. The rest of them, I'm not super interested in, so we can probably just start rip scanning some of them instead of wasting time trying to recruit them. Let's like double check. Layroth here, bio. Oh, actually, Layroth, you're crazy good with plants. Oh, I have you marked. Xander. No one cares about Xander. Xander, you're getting rip scanned. I'm sorry, my dude. So insert person. Oh my god, there's so many of them. It's easy to see the ones that are down, so this is probably like one of the easiest times to like pick who we're going to be rip scanning and whatnot. And we might as well do some soft scanning as well while we're here. Harbinger trees, we are up to 8 of them now. I might dig some of them up and spread them around. We have, what is going on here? Oh, these are visitors from House Stormguard. So, they are making their way off the map, and they left us some basic components as a gift. Okay. Other things that are going on. Do we have resurrections happening? It looks like we are doing some care. We're hauling them to chargers. I'm sure that Mateo and Brix will get to that soon. We do have... Okay, so Mateo, Seamus, we could make you one of them also. Who would we switch over to tailoring? Lana, you can do tailoring stuff. That sounds good. Link, Artificer Link. Where is that at? Okay, so Seamus, you can help out with some of these mech repairs and resurrections. We might consider building a couple more gestators. We are going to get like this stuff out of here, so we'll have space for it, maybe to reorganize this a little bit at some point. Well, the mech hive is after us. I'm glad that it wasn't a contract buster. I am curious to see if this is going to be working for it, but it looks like we got an overseer, so Apocryton. We got a few scarab queens. I'm surprised to not see a Colossus or a Diabolus or something, but I like the chips. So people are reporting to position. Let's go ahead. Oh, 3 app. Seamus, you're not a ranger. Oh, Seamus is rocking the oh, it's pretty creepy looking. He's rocking the outfit for, what are they called? Mechanitors, so maybe we'll just do that for him instead. Roz, you can buff this group. Irma, you can buff this group, and Gray, you can buff this group. Barn, do you have your combat command? You don't yet. You are pretty good on psi focus, so we could put a shield up. We'll see how things go. Marn, we can release your Dryad, though. Only 3 of them left at this point, but we'll grow more. Gonna be heavy on that side, so what I might do is I might have you guys just kind of line up. That's close. That's close. We'll get some adjustments in. Maybe you guys right here. These bridges, even with them made out of steel, they still just like get torn up every single fight. Okay, got a little stun going. Nice mithril going. You guys are just like digging down there. It's kind of driving me a little crazy right now. Okay. How many raiders do we have left? 24. Magnus, you're right here. Could do like a repulsion just to get some stuns going. That was the only Apocryton they had, though, so we don't have to worry about any more resurrections. I think this is going to be just fine. Tons of little scarabs. And then the Scarab Queens have like a lightning ability. I see we've taken a little damage. Oh, I think there's a mana storm right now, so casting abilities has a chance to like backfire or do crazy stuff. I didn't even think about that, but I'm not gonna micromanage them turning all their abilities off. Magnus, can you maybe like push these guys towards us? Okay, just this last holdout, and you guys are free to go. Go on you guys. Let's go ahead and unforbid all the things. Orders, we'll do that, and then find these chips. Where was that guy? Overseer. There's your chip. We'll grab that as well. Prison is slowly thinning out. Looks like someone came in here to like read a book. Okay. I have renamed some of them Rip Scan or Rip whatever their name was, just so that we can keep track of who we're getting rid of. We ran out of adamantite, which we need for the Rip scanning process, so I did go into an airship and we went ahead and bought about 800. 75 right there. Okay, 534 left. We're using it other things, probably like mech gestation and stuff. So, we are all out of silver. We have like 13 silver or something. So we might see about trading some other things. Maybe mithril once we get a chance to like smelt all this mithril up. We are down to just a couple tiles. Oh, wait, do we still have raiders remaining? There's one. You guys, front gate. Oh, Leah, get back. Get back, Leah. Oh, I can't believe I didn't check. Okay, Orca on their way. Orca, can you face strike through the wall at them? Face strike, and then go ahead. Go in. Leah, why don't you just go to the hospital? Well, I guess you'll end up there. Okay. No more raiders. Draft you. Yeah, so we just have a couple tiles of plasteel here. This plasteel vein was crazy. So we're able to start restoring Eastgate. Looks a little strange right there with the tile. And the rotwood, we're up to 10 trees. Of course, all these corpses are rotten now, so it's not going to be contributing to their nutrition, but we're rendering a map image. Okay. What is it? Oh, actually, let's shrink that, and then we'll expand this. That way this tree can have access to some nutrition the next time we have a raid come in. Well, we are working on getting Eastgate back up and running, so that's pretty excellent. We have a couple new relationships as well. Leah has become Magnus's lover. I think we have stuck them in a private bedroom here. Mira has become lovers with Tanith. So Tanith lives over in the brewery, and it looks like she's moved in. Who else? Is that it? I think that might be it. I know some of our prisoners fell in love. It's still pretty full in here. We have a few more people to rip scan, so we're doing that as quickly as we can. Sorry if I don't intend to make you guys motion sick. You can see we have a few going. I think Barhold is put together enough. Like, we do have an entity containment room down here, so I'm gonna unforbid this. We're going to go ahead and prioritize working on that. I have set up some people to do dark research. So I am going to have Marn investigate the fallen monolith. We're doing that. Why don't we go ahead? Are we making weapons on on one of these in particular? It doesn't look like it. Great swords. Okay. Let me copy this and let's paste that there. Bills, let's get rid of that there, so it's easier for me to keep track of this stuff. Chainmail, were we making chainmail out of mithril? Is anyone wearing chainmail is the question. We look at numbers. If anyone's wearing chainmail, it's our archers. And it looks like they are. Kind of. Okay, let's unsuspend the chainmail. We have tons of mithril, we have tons of plasteel. But what I wanted to do was divine order short swords. Let's go details clear. Let's make that out of bioferrite. Do until 10. That's fine. And storage, we will say divine order short swords here. We'll use those as offhands for our archers. Actually, I think our archers are all set to ranger. They're all set to shooting specialists, so they can't have offhands. I guess our colonists will be rocking some bioferrite offhands. I also wanted to do this. Let's go ahead and copy you, paste you, and then we're going to switch you from bioferrite to obsidian. We have 120. We need 200 in order to make one, but we have been getting some of it as gifts. We've gotten the rest of it from fishing. Marn, how far out are you? Looks like you grabbed an owl bear to head over this way. We are very short on magicite, so I decided to clear the trees here by putting some grow zones down for magicite. We also are taking advantage of this fertile area for magicite. One revenge. I don't. Oh, little griffin. Okay, so you are dropping your horse off. We probably should do something like structure. Go ahead and do a fence. Man, where are we gonna put that? Maybe we just do that zone. Oh, actually, natural paths. Go with the tundra path. We'll just do something like that. That'll connect into the road that we're going to build. No, not necessarily. So let's extend the road a little bit like that. We could do that. But what I want to do is zone, let's go ahead and say like a place mount spot right there. That way they have like a designated area to place their mounts, because we have restricted them from riding mounts inside, right? So we have forbidden riding area, yeah, inside. So I'm gonna dismount. What is with this owl bear? Are you sick, my dude? Burning scar. Oh, and you got a porcupine quill. Remove that porcupine quill from you, my dude. We'll take care of that at some point. Marn, your health is fine. I don't know why your moving is... Actually, it's not slow. It's just rainy outside, I guess. Okay, items. Okay, here's the corn. That's nice. We've been just eating lots of carnivore meals. And I'm hoping that this will give us, well, this will definitely give us a little bit more variety. We've been getting so much mechanoid stuff that hopefully this will take up some of those mechanoids. I'm not too worried about like the human raiders that come, but here we go. Let's keep focused. And I don't know if we will progress the monolith very far. Actually, that could potentially be like our end game, is to disrupt the monolith. I don't know how to work out on this map though, with us taking up so much of the map, like where different structures will land and stuff. But it could just be like, you know, maybe the anomalous energy that is here is residual from this being all lightless Imperium, right? Like in the history of this land, the Wild Reach and all of this area, as well as parts of Stormhaven, were taken over by the Profane Legion. So this could be our way of just kind of like having Marn and Auric, our druids, do this like dark research to see what we can do to kind of like rid the Wild Reach of the creepy influence of the void that's lingering. So close that. We got our Grey Paul. Where is, we have like our entity research stuff, right? So we've discovered the void monolith. We've discovered the Elder Brain. I don't recall seeing Gorehulks or Shamblers. Actually, no, we did see Shamblers and they had Gorehulks in them. So we've done a lot of like the basic stuff already. Elder Brain is here, wood planks. Bella is working on this, right? So we've got it going. Architecture menu, does that mean that we can build spots? We can. Research-wise, that's what I want. Anomaly, bioferrite, void provocation. Where is my spirit ceiling? Is separate? Okay, let's research that first. Spirit ceiling. Okay, it doesn't show up here, so it is going to be just like regular anomaly research. Need 10 points, and then we can start. Well, I guess we'll go ceiling platform, ceiling door, bioferrite rendering, and until then, I guess we'll just have to put a bunch of these spots down. This is a little awkward. Let's close that view. That. This one we'll get rid of. Okay, I guess we'll do something like that to get started. Over here, we'll also have spots. And then the rest of this will be prisoner beds. I am building the prisoner beds out of granite lower rest effectiveness, and that should make our prisoners want to sleep more, so hopefully they berserk less, try to break out less, all that other stuff. But I think it has begun, and I think we have decided what our end game is. We're only like 35 episodes deep into this. I just had not really considered, like, how would we wrap this series up? Like, I could play a medieval playthrough forever. It is like medieval RimWorld, Star Wars RimWorld, and then just playing like grav ship runs. I love those. I wish the playthroughs that I had with those would like never end. But we do need to find a way to take care of this. And so our druids, they're going to bring us home, and, you know, eventually Adamar will join them in that pursuit of ridding this world, the lingering Profane Legion. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.